Hi, Dance Central. We're going to learn today how to put on just your basic stage makeup face. The reason why we do this, and this is for everyone, is because when the stage lights hit your face, you tend to disappear. Everything turns into just big black holes like a skull, and your mouth disappears, and so you basically look like just a skull on stage. So we don't want you looking like pirates. Arr. So we want you to look like pretty little dancers. Make sure your face is clean and moisturized before you put on any makeup. Afterwards, make sure you have some of these little guys, these cosmetic sponges. Open. Says me. Ha ha ha. Make sure they're clean. Chin up, close your eyes, and you want to take this and start and make a very clean, blank canvas. It goes all over the face, all over the eyes, all over the nose, and all those little itty bitty spots that you can cover. It can even go over their ears, because I know some dancers get kind of red ears when they dance, so this will kind of help cover that up when they're busy dancing and sweating on stage. Do you do that, Jenny? Mm. All over the nose, and yes, under your mouth, old man. Even on the mouth. And you don't want to stop just at the jawline. You do want to go down past it just a little bit, so you don't get that funky little mask effect. Chin up. There we go. So you want to make sure this is usually just a hair lighter than their natural skin tone. Definitely not darker. Then you get a little bit of concealer. You want to make sure that this is 2 to 3 shades lighter. Eyes up. And you put just a dab under their eyes. Take a little bit and you just dab. Because again, this gets to be that little raccoon mask looking area when the stage lights hit their eyes. And sometimes you want to put a little bit around their nose, or even a little stripe right down the center of their nose. Right after that, these lovely things on stage, if you have very, very light, wispy eyebrows, you want to fill them in a little bit. Jenny's are a little thin. Hers aren't too bad, but we're going to fill them in just so that you know how to do it. I'm going to use a very light shadow, because she does have nice light hair. Make sure this is... So you want to just follow the natural brow line. Don't make it too dark, just enough, because this is what gives your face expression on stage. Otherwise you sort of end up looking like a little bit like Whoopi Goldberg. You can't ever tell if she's smiling or frowning or what expression she's having on her face, because she lacks those eyebrows.
What is it you're using, Kelly?
This is just a nice light brown eyeshadow and an eyeliner brush. I like brushes over foam brushes because they don't tend to give much detail or fine detail. So look, see the difference?
Yes.
All right, from there, so now we've given her eyes a frame, now we have to give her face a frame. So we're going to put just a little bit of brush, and the way you do this is usually like 1 or 2 fingers out. So smile for me, Jenny. See the apple right there? You're going to start at the apple, and you put just a little dot. But you don't want to end there, because otherwise they end up looking like weird little toy soldiers from the Nutcracker. So then from there you want to take and draw a C that follows the natural jawline up into their hairline, but you want to stay away from their orbital bone right here. So you draw a C or a crescent moon, and it goes up into their hairline. And repeat the same thing on the same side. Draw a little dot on their apple. Turn this way for me, Jenny. And then you draw that crescent moon, and it goes up into their hairline. You want to try and stay away from this arrow too. This area, you don't want to go down there because then it makes them look a little bit like a bulldog or like they're sad. And we don't want our dancers looking sad. So look front. So now we framed her face. You don't want to go too dark, but you do want it to be a nice like raspberry color. This one's sort of marbled. So it's got some tone to it. It's got raspberries, pinks, and bronze colors. And it doesn't make you look like you're too old. We don't want them looking like they're ancient. And she could probably actually go with a little bit. She's got a nice high forehead. So we could put some up here just to continue framing her face, because the lights will strike here and like bounce right off of her forehead. And this will just add a little bit of frame for her. So if your daughter has a high forehead, you can dab a little bit here. If she has a hairline that comes down here, I wouldn't recommend doing that for your daughter. Going on, now on to the eyes. These are our storytellers on stage. So, we need to get three very simple colors. We want to do like a linen color, and you can see I use this a lot. It's almost gone. So it's going to be like the lightest color, close your eyes for me, Jenny, that we're going to apply right here. So you want it to be like 3 shades lighter than the color of your skin tone. Then you're going to go with the darkest color that'll go in, look right front there. It's going to go right here, and it's going to frame right here, right around the orbital bone. And then you want to go with the very, very lightest color. That's going to be our highlight color. You want to be almost white, or the lightest color that you can find. And it's going to go right here, right in the top part of our brow, right at the arch. And that's going to open our eyes up and make them go pop, so everyone can see them. So let's see if I can scrape a little bit more of my linen color out here for Jenny to show you today what it looks like. So keep those eyes closed. And even if you have darker skin tones, the same rules apply. Find something that's 3 shades lighter than your skin tone, and then something that is darker than your skin tone, and then something that is super, super lighter than your skin tone. Not white, but definitely bright. So you want to cover the whole eyelid that just covers the eye. Don't go into the orbital bone area. Everybody can see where her orbital bone is, right there. So you want to cover this whole part without going into the orbital bone. Then I'm going to go to the very, very top and go right to where her brow has her natural arch. Draw a little dot and then go slide it out. Just like that. Now we're going to go to a darker color for Jenny. It's going to be just that one. And this one's going to go, you make like a weird looking T. So it's going to go to the corner, not down beyond the lashes, just right there at the very, very end of her lashes. We're going to go up towards the corner of the end of her eyebrow. Just like that. Then we're going to follow her orbital bone 2/3 of the way in. Just a little bit in. Switch my brush here.
You're using a thinner brush now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just to give her a little bit more definition. And then I'm going to take a bigger brush, keep your eyes closed, and I'm just going to push it all in. Look straight ahead. All right, now open your eyes. Can you see the difference?
Yep.
Alrighty, so let me finish the other eye. So close your eyes again, Miss Jenny. And go in this way. So again, just curve the whole lid. That covers the actual eye. It's usually better, especially if you're going to be in a lot of dances, ladies, if you put on a nice primer. This is a good primer that I use, and it'll keep that makeup from like melting off during the course of your performance. Where did my white go?
I keep putting my finger in front of the lens. Sorry.
Oh, it happens. And there's our little pop. Make sure your eyes open up. Start right at the end of her lashes. Go up towards the corner. Pull it across just a little bit. Don't go into the corner of the eye, just about 2/3 of the way across. And then blend just a little. And where's my white? On this, if you're feeling a little more advanced, you want to open those eyes up even more. Keep your eyes closed. You do a little dot right there. And a little dot right there.
So what'd you do that one with?
That's the same white.
The white? Okay.
And that makes those eyes open up, Jenny. Look up. Makes them really open up. And moms, that's a great trick for when you're feeling tired in the morning. Makes your eyes go, hey, wake up, I am refreshed and ready for the day. Even though I don't necessarily feel it. All right, now this is one for the older dancers. All my sweet pea ladies, you're not expected to do this. I'm going to show the moms of the younger people how to do this. So if your age is like, 7 or 8 and up, come down here. I'm going to show you a trick how to make this possible. This is liquid eyeliner. Please turn around, sit down, lie in my lap. This is you remember this? Mm-hmm. This is once you're a little older, you can do this sitting up, but yes, liquid eyeliner. The pencils just don't work, right, ladies? They fall. It turns into raccoon eyes in like 30 minutes or less. So, liquid eyeliner. This is the trick. I've been doing this for years and years and years. What you do is you get them to relax and please promise me you will practice this at home before the day of the show or dress rehearsal. So you get them to lay down in your lap, they close their eyes, and pretend to go to sleep. And they're not going to get tickled. And you warn them ahead of time, this is going to be cold and a little wet. And just stay asleep, Jenny. And you start at the inside corner, and you draw a little smiley face. Stay as close to their lash line as you can. Just stay asleep. And right before you get to the very, very end of their lash line, you draw the little smiley face up. Just about to there. Now stay asleep, Jenny. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And just before you get to the end, and then you want them to stay here for about a minute and let it set and dry.